All right, it's December 20th, 2015, and that big old tree there, we need to take down. The top part of it blew off the day after the Patriots lost to the Bengals a few years ago. That big storm front that kept Tommy Brady from beating the Bengals in the fourth quarter came through here the next day and snapped the top of this tree off, which hauled off and blew down the backyard down that way and squashed a cherry tree that we had, at least the front half of it, and broke my heart. But now we got to get the rest of this monster down. I don't know, that's 50 some feet of tree there, eastern white pine, Pinus Strobus. And so what we're going to do is, we don't want to drop it obviously that way because that would screw up the vegetation. I don't want to drop it on the street because that'll get me in trouble with the Department of Public Works. And I don't want to kill this cherry tree either. So basically the only way we can drop it is along this axis that you can see the rope and the chain set up on here. We're got a rope about as high up as we could get it, and we used some pulley action here to 4-to-1 with the rope going off that way, physically pulling tight a couple of garage door chains set in serial. It's actually 4 chains total in serial, and that should be putting somewhere over 200 pounds of pull on this rope. So what we want to do is guide this tree back this way, and a couple hundred pounds of motive force there, and that's what, I don't know, 15, 20 feet in the air. That's a pretty good moment. And the tree fortunately is somewhat leaning in this direction. So I'll be sad if it kills this tree. I'll be sad if it breaks out that way. And unfortunately this tree's got a bit of rot in it, so I don't know which way it's actually going to try to break when we cut it. But that should be another entertaining exercise. So we will, this was here to counteract the pulling force when Len and I were on the rope out there. All right, anything else I got to tell them?
I think that sums it up.
All right. A little bit of the mechanical stuff going on there for all the engineers in the crowd. A little Morty action. All right, now we're recording. We think this is the angle that we want. Best we could come up with. Show you a little of the action, but it's time to go. All right. All right, now it's probably gonna take me a half hour to start this fucking saw, but.
Well, if you want me starting it, because I'm all
you're like
enervated and young.
Well, I got a personal pride. I have to try, but when I fail,
Then you come over and
This is about, I'm gonna try to, I got my wedge, it's gonna drop somewhere over there. So I'm gonna start bringing it in this way. Be careful of it kicking out underneath on that. Wildly off. Alright. Alright, so all right. So I figure how long it is.
How long is it?
It's a rather personal question.
That's a rather personal question.
Breaks 55 feet.
55?
55 and a half.
Alright, so that's like with the stump. So I'm like measuring the little extra for the stump. That's 55 and a half foot. And the top of this tree was 65 feet. I measured that, so it was a 130 footer. You hit that?
130 footer.
Right, with the top, back in the day. Okay, let's reel this sucker up. You like me with
All right, so like the really extended idea was if this pine was decent enough that I was going to try to get some big fat ugly boards out of it, and the saw blade is about shot, so I'll have to put a new blade tomorrow or sharpen it, but you can kind of get an appreciation for what you can do with a saw blade, just holding it and walking it along waist high, or a little above waist high. So I'm just going to square this up and see if I can make a couple cants out of this and its neighbor ones here. My wife will divorce me by the time I make 4 boards. Yeah, but we got it.